Hi guys, it's Thomas here from COTBase.com. Welcome to our weekly COT review. Today we're going to be analyzing the 50-second commitments of Traders Report of 2024. And as we always do, we shall start off by looking at the largest changes in commercials net positions. As you may know, if you've watched my previous video, this 50-second report was issued with a bit of a delay. If you are new to COT Analysis, at COTBase.com, you'll find a lot of educational material. And amongst those, you will find the official release schedule of CFTC. You can see over here that the report was issued on the 30th, so on Monday, which when I'm preparing this video was yesterday. I should point out that the next report will also be delayed. It's coming on the 6th of January, so be prepared for that. I would also like to introduce you to our New Year's deals. We would like to offer you guys some amazing prices on our most popular services. If you're interested in only classic COT analysis, then you have the COTBase Premium membership, the monthly and the bi-yearly, on significant discounts. You can get this wonderful tool for only $8 a month if you go with the bi-yearly membership. We also have our most popular iCOT indicator, the one that has the AfterSignal version as well. This is available on TradingView. The deal is on TradingView version only. You can get this at a very discounted price of $89 a month, or if you go with the bi-yearly membership, you can bring that price down to $49 a month. And of course, you have the option of getting both of these tools as well. I've talked about this in previous videos many times, that classic COT analysis, which of course bases its analysis on the weekly commitments of Traders Report, combined with our own unique iCOT intraday indicator developed after many years of research, bringing you COT analysis into the shorter time frames. Using the two together in combination may actually be the best of both worlds. So that's something I'd like to highlight. But let's get back to the review, and starting off with the rough rice market, which is on top of our list if we order them by largest changes in commercials net positions. We are, of course, analyzing the classic COT report type, or as CFTC calls it, the legacy COT report, futures and options data combined, and of course, net positions is what we're looking at. Let's go ahead and open rough rice, where we have a 21% change in commercials net positions. If you look at this 1 year's chart, you can see that it is definitely a much greater than average change size. I would say top three. Just by looking at these changes, I'd say maybe it gets a silver medal here. This one was the largest change. And I think that was a very successful COT change signal coming after the price of rough rice was declining. But once we got the report, this is the issue of the report. This is the date, but this is the issue. You can see how well the market rise from there. Now we have a declining market environment for the past couple of weeks, and we are getting this bullish change signal suggesting rough rice may actually rise in the next couple of days. Moving to a 5 years chart gives us the chance to examine stress levels in the market, and not only can we conclude the bullish change signal, but we can add to that the bullish COT Extreme. So you can see in the past, when we had these bullish COT Extreme levels, what happened to the market. I can conclude that COT analysis in rough rice is an effective tool to have. If you enjoy this video, by the way, can you please hit that like button and subscribe if you have not yet subscribed? It would mean the world to us. Thank you so much. Moving on to our next market, heating oil, where we have a 17% change in commercials net positions. Let's go to the 1 year's chart. Here we go. You can see it over there. It is a bearish change signal. The size of traders' net positions is greater than average, and it is suggesting weakness in the next couple of days. Moving to a 5 years chart, you can see that just 2 reports ago, we had this very large bullish COT Extreme in the market. It's hard to see, but it does look as if that was sort of a low, and we are seeing the market rising from that point. So whenever you have a bearish change signal, or whatever change signal that may be, always look at it in a contextual way, because we should not forget that we are actually in a more bullish COT extreme territory. So that's the signal, and it seems that the market is reacting to that. Crude oil, a popular market, not the Brent. This is the Brent crude oil, where we have a 15% change. That change size is I wouldn't call that anything significant. I would neglect that, to be honest. Just looking at the magnitude, it's not something that I'd be too excited about. And if we move to the 5 years chart, we do not have a very clear picture either. But that might be the case from the classic commitments of traders analysis. Now, if we bring the iCOT intraday indicator into our analysis toolbox, let me show you what that can do. So we're going to add the scores chart. This is the most important part of the indicator, mimicking those charts that we are used to in classic COT. And that's what we can call the green lines. Large speculators, commercials are the red chart over here. And let's add the, I'm going to add the iCOT intraday indicator with AfterSignal. So there's two versions of the indicator. One being the basic, just giving you the signals, and the other one actually trying to give you some guidance on when to enter and exit the market. By default, these indicators are, this indicator is set to only react to these stripe signals. So when we have a green vertical line, we call that a bullish stripe signal. When we have a red, that's called a bearish stripe signal. By the way, you can read more about that on our website here under indicators. If you'd like to understand the different type of signals, you can actually come here and you will get the explanation. There's of course a couple of great videos as well, step by step, how to use the indicator. But in this short review, I just want to clarify that the most important signal from the indicator is when we've got both commercials and large speculators at an extreme. And this indicator, the AfterSignal, will only take signals that are these stripe signals. I find that to be sometimes a little bit too conservative. So what you can do is you can change that, and you're going to say that one of the indicators, because if you saw what I did, I actually put a pair of iCOT intraday indicators on my chart, and one is going to be searching for opportunities on the long side, while the other is going to be searching for opportunities on the short side of the market. And I think using these together is probably the best thing to do. This is a 1 hour candlestick chart, and not these are not daily candlesticks as we're used to in classic COT analysis. It is a very, very useful tool. You can go in and see getting these extremes from both speculators and commercials. And then what the AfterSignal does, it filters out a bunch of signals that won't be effective, right? So we get signal after signal after signal, but it will help you identify the best point in time to enter that market. Same over here, and we find a couple of examples as well. So it helps you filter out signals that won't necessarily be that effective. That's why it is a more advanced tool to have. This is a 1 hour candlestick chart, but we can go ahead and look at, let's say, a 15-minute candlestick chart as well. I would say these are just absolutely marvelous signals. Over here we have a bullish stripe signal just around the bottom. Over here we have a bearish stripe signal just at this top. So it's quite the tool to have. And I would appreciate if you give it a try. And as I said, right now we have some wonderful deals on this indicator. Let's move on to large speculator COT Extreme analysis. We have the New Zealand dollar on top of our list with an all-time extreme in large speculators net positions, but we actually have that same size of extreme in commercial, so all-time over there. All-time meaning never in the history of COT data for the New Zealand dollar, we're talking futures and options data combined, have we seen such an extreme. So it's a very, very, very powerful stress in the market, suggesting strengthening coming in the New Zealand dollar. Next market, soybean meal. Soybean markets tend to be very good when it comes to COT analysis. You can see some great examples in the past how well the market reacted to these bullish COT extremes. And now we see that the market has actually been rising in the past week and a half, I'd say. Okay, so it seems that this signal was effective. The market is reacting. We are expecting higher prices to come based off of the commitments of traders report. And last but not least, we've got the orange juice. Here we have a bearish COT extreme level, suggesting weakness coming in the next couple of weeks and months ahead of us. That is going to be all for this review. Of course, you can do way more here at COTBase.com, adding other tools to the system. If you want to look at a specific market, we talked about the New Zealand dollar, you can actually do that and analyze anything you are interested in. So the analysis you can do on the COT report at COTBase.com can be extremely thorough if that's something you are looking to achieve. And of course, let's not forget about the unique iCOT intraday indicators that we developed that can bring you some great tools into the shorter time frames as well. And last but not least, once again, don't forget our New Year deals are available to you throughout the month of January. They will be available. Please take advantage of those. If you have any questions, feel free to comment underneath the video or send us an email to info@cotbase.com. Thank you very much. I wish you guys all a successful and very, very happy new year. All the best. Take care. Bye-bye.